Hello YouTube, it's Grippin Studios, and I'm back again with another Pop Vinyl figure review. It's Adventure Time month, so of course we're looking at another Adventure Time character. Today's pop figure is BMO from the show Adventure Time, of course. Camera, no, bad. Camera's been bad lately. But BMO from Adventure Time, of course, in the number 52 in the Pop Television line by Funko. And BMO, as you know, is Finn and Jake's little video game system and friend. And he, well, you know, he's just fun, like every character pretty much. And he is funny, and he's definitely a fan favorite, and this is definitely a good figure, so yeah. So let's look at the box first. Put BMO over here. BMO or BMO, it's spelled two ways, like B-E-E-M-O and B-M-O. I usually spell it B-E-E-M-O, but, you know, BMO is okay, too, I guess. I guess. Pop Television, Adventure Time, 52. There's a little picture of BMO, says BMO, vinyl figure, blah, 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 all that stuff, choking hazard. Background of the Land of Ooh, the Cartoon Network signal for, like, the 50th time. Pop Television, BMO, BMO again. The box, the characters that I said in pretty much every other video. There's BMO again. BMO on the side. There it is on the top. Cartoon Network. There it is right there. Fred Raider, Adventure Time, blah, blah, blah. You notice a pattern in the box reviews lately? I do. Just saying. Anyway, let's look at the figure. BMO is definitely a highlight of not just the Adventure Time line, but the entire Pop Vinyl figure lineup altogether. And I know I'm gonna get some comments from people on the Funko Fanatic for saying that. They think maybe some of the people from World of Warcraft, you know, would be like pushing the boundaries of what a pop figure can be, or maybe Headless Ned Stark. But in my opinion, BMO, among many others, among many others, not in the Adventure Time set, but, you know, going off topic, is definitely, dare I say, pushing the boundaries of what pop figures can be. This is a pop figure. This is a pop figure. It might only seem like a pop figure because of the black eyes, and that's what's so surprising about it. If you have a pop figure like, let me just go back here. Edward Scissorhands. When you got Edward Scissorhands, you know it's pretty basic. You know he's got his black eyes. You know, the big head, the arms by his side. The most pop figures seem to have. You know, and you know there's detail, but you know it's pretty basic. And while there is no denying that all the Adventure Time characters are, and I mean this in a good way, very basic when it comes to pop figure form, just look at how different BMO is. If you'll stay up, look at how different BMO is compared to Edward Scissorhands. Or, you know, Edward Scissorhands is just an example, but body type is totally different. Sculpt is different. Color scheme is different. And this came out a few months ago, back in November, and it's the same time that some other pop figures came out, like the Lost in Space ones, that really pushed the limits of what Funko can do with their pop vinyl figures. And it's really showing the diversity that every single character can be, and the creativity that the sculptors and designers of the pop figures have with these. Because if BMO, you know, if they tried to make him like every other pop figure with like a big head or something, but still trying to keep him like in a square body, that would look really weird, and I don't even know what I could say about that. That would just look really weird. I'm really happy they went with, you know, just a normal square, because guess what the character is? Just a normal square. But enough of that. Let's look at the figure itself. When I first saw this figure, and I know I'm still not really on topic, but does anybody remember like the really old Blue's Clues toys, and they had like Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper, and like and I've always found this strange, but the only place they sold them was at I think it was the dollar store, but they weren't like crappy toys. They had like little buttons, and you like press in and it would say like something from the show, and they were designed in vinyl form, just like BMO here. And I know this is a long shot that anybody remembers them, but I remember having a whole bunch of them when I grew up. And when I saw this one, I just thought of the little soap guy, the little soap bar man from the Blue's Clues toys line. Oh God, I can't stay on topic. This is like 3 minutes of me just talking about random stuff that doesn't have to do with the figure at all. Okay, figure. Let's focus on BMO. BMO, just like in the show, is very cute as a pop figure. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. We're gonna do more than that. He's got all the buttons that are in the show. The little up down button, it looks like a little Game Boy. You can actually play him like a Game Boy if you're sitting in your room, and if you're like playing with BMO, fake plastic BMO for some reason, because I don't know why you'd want to, but if you feel like pretending you're playing a game on your pop figure BMO, I don't judge. Okay, anyway, BMO has all the buttons, all the little switches and like place to put in the CD. He has his little speakers on the side that do dent in a little bit. The logo on the side, BM, and then the O is where his arm comes out of. Some little lines on the back to make it look more like a game system. A little unscrew the thing, and you can go inside of the video game. I think that's where it is. And the not the DVD, the tape cartridge. Because remember, kids, if you have a tape and you want to put it somewhere, it goes in BMO's butt. It's an episode, not trying to be pervert. BMO, there's on the other side. He doesn't have any articulation. What you see is what you get with this guy. He doesn't move around or anything. You just pose him, make him look nice. And so, even as a basic character as BMO is, design-wise, I guess he's a rather complicated design. He at least looks like those old school Nintendo things. But how they pinpointed how great the design of him and pretty much every other Adventure Time character in this little pop figure is really great. The Grupp Studio scale gives it a 7 out of 10, and that's it. So I'll see you guys next time. Adventure Time month is going great so far, and I'll see you guys for the next Adventure Time review. Bye-bye.